Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining Photoshop episode 2, where we will be talking about actually manipulating photos and using the Lasso tool as well as the clone stamp tool. So, I already have Photoshop open, so if you don't already have that, go ahead and pause the video and get it opened. If you already have it open, you can start now. So, we're going to open up a photo first. So go up to File, click on Open, and you can select from all of your different photos here. So I'm going to go ahead and open up a photo. So I'm going to be working in this photo today. It's a canyon photo that I found on the internet. Um, just something that I feel like would be perfect for a project like this. So the first thing we're going to do is let's go ahead and unlock our layer. So I'm going to double click the lock and then I'm going to hit OK. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to decide what kind of things that I would like to actually take out of the photo and or extend. So let's say if I wanted to extend this area, right? I'm going to change my, let's say if I wanted to extend this area right here and just extend it up. What I could do is that I could use the polygonal lasso tool or even one of the other lasso tools to do that. And if you're not familiar with those, it looks literally like a little lasso that the cowboys use to wrangle animals. But you'll see that there are different types of lasso tool. You have the standard lasso tool, polygonal, and magnetic. If you use the lasso tool, you will find the area that you want to extend up. So in my case, I'm going to extend this whole section right here, so I can extend it upward. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm just going to kind of click and hold if you're on a mouse to draw my area. And then you'll see it has my area selected. So the next step, I will click on my Move tool and hold down my Alt key. And when I hold that down, it'll let me drag it up. So it kind of duplicates it and I can drag it up. So I can drag it as far as I want up. So I'll probably do it about right here. That's pretty good. And then in order to deselect, I can go up to the word select and then deselect. If you want to use a different lasso tool, we can talk about those now. So I'm going to undo and show you the other one. So the other one that I love is called the polygonal lasso tool. This one you have to click for every point. So once I click once, it'll create a line and I can just keep clicking until I make the selection that I want. So I'm clicking every time to add the points that I like. And boom. The last one is using the magnetic lasso tool. The magnetic lasso tool works best on high contrast photos. So what's great about the magnetic lasso is that you can click and just follow the edge. I don't have to click at all. I just follow the edge of my object and it'll actually add the points that I need. So here it'll be a kind of tricky because I want to go across my actual rock. So what I can do is I can hold the Alt key and click once, and you'll see it switches to the polygon tool, polygon lasso tool. And I'm just going to keep holding Alt as I click here, and it'll stay on this tool, and I can go back to the beginning and click. And boom, it makes a selection. So any of those work. Um, the next step after you do your selection would be to go to your move tool and hold down your Alt key and click and hold, and look, you can move it up. So I'm going to move it about right here. So I extended it up, and I'm going to click on the word select and hit deselect. So the biggest thing that you can notice is that, this area on the right-hand side, obviously it's not connected. There's a couple ways you can go about it to making it look the way you want. You can either try to paint it, or you can use a thing called clone stamp. And what clone stamp does is that you can copy an area and start using that area that you copied to paint over another area. So you can copy and clone whatever you copied. So let's say if I wanted to copy the color of the sky here, I can hold down my Alt key, ALT, and click, and then I can come up to the side of my rock face here and start painting, and you'll see that it gets rid of that area. Let's say if I actually wanted to copy the rock face and extend it over, you can do the same thing. So let's say I want to do that. I can click on this area let's say right here, and I can click and copy the rock face. So remember, holding Alt brings up the crosshairs so you can click and copy. So you only have to click once. And then to paint, you just have to left click and hold for painting. So I can paint over that. So that is episode 2 for the Photoshop tutorial. We talked about the clone stamp tool as well as the lasso tool. These tools are great for manipulating photos. So feel free to drop in a comment if you want to see another technique for me to actually show you guys, and I'll make the video as soon as I can. All right, see you guys another time.